An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I've pressed and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Blue Hill Harbor is such a lovely, safe place for introductory paddling. It is protected all the way around, and it's gorgeous.
Welcome, everybody, to the Barncastle Hotel and Restaurant here in Blue Hill, Maine.
The house was built in 1884. It is a National Historic Place. We are thrilled to be the new stewards of this property, along with our doggo Leroy, who will happily greet you when you arrive.
This property is stunning. I mean, like, there's nothing else that we saw like this. I mean,
we never even had a lawn before.
We've never owned anything before. Like, this is the first property we've ever bought.
Yeah.
I mean, the original plan was to run a restaurant and then retire and buy an inn, and then COVID happened, and we were like, why don't we just skip to the retirement part?
Do it all at once.
Yeah.
For most of its life, it's been a private residence. It only in the late 1970s became an inn. The Garfield family lived here, and one of the granddaughters is a bar regular of ours, and she's great. She has pictures of her as a little girl playing in the inn. We've got a lot of guests that have memories like that, playing here as a child, going to haunted houses here. At one point it was a Cadillac dealership. It's been a marriage counseling retreat. A cool claim to fame is when Billy Joel honeymooned here. He and Christy Brinkley stayed here for their honeymoon in the early 80s. We have 5 rooms. They are all on the second floor, so you walk into this great grand foyer and you can see where all of the rooms are. They have access to this newly renovated lounge, as well as the library where there's lots of books and games and things like that. We also have a billiards room out back by the barn, and this summer the barn will be hosting live music events all summer long on the weekends. There are gardens all around, lots of property to just grab an Adirondack chair and chill out. And
We also, when we moved in here, we sort of inherited a bar crowd that has been here for years, and they're used to getting here at 4 p.m. So we decided we were just going to open the restaurant at 5 p.m., but we were like, for these guys, we're going to have the bar open at 4 p.m. So go enjoy your rooms and come on down at 4 for a drink.
welcome,
Hi.
Erin and Vanessa.
Hello. This is great.
How are your rooms?
So comfy. I took a little snooze.
Good, and you did some exploring in town?
I went to the Blue Hill wine shop and
No
Max
snoozing
took
for
good care
her.
of me.
Oh, I bet he did. I bet he did.
So what does Vanessa have in front of her?
So this is a La Louisiane. It's a classic cocktail from the 19th century out of New Orleans. Rye whiskey, Benedictine, sweet vermouth. It's a spritz of absinthe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you've been in the industry most of your adult life?
Yes. Yeah.
And
I am a classically trained French horn player who wound up in restaurants and never looked back.
very cool.
Yeah. I think that's also maybe why I'm drawn to Blue Hill, because there is a really huge music community here. So it's been fun. I'll have to dust off the old horn maybe one of these days.
How cool.
The menu itself is sort of inspired by Lizzie and I's travels, which most specifically was Alsace. We lived and worked on a cheese farm there for like 6 months.
Wow.
And kind of just fell in love with the flavors and really saw like what farming to the kitchen could do. So the caviar there is a trout roe that we get from Brown Trading down in Portland. And then it's a pumpernickel gremolata. Basically the food is just all kind of like playful takes on German flavors. So the pretzel rolls are essentially pretzely tasting dinner rolls. And then the butter is Bavarian mustard butter, so it's kind of a sweet, salty butter mustard. And then chicken liver mousse is just creamy chicken liver mousse. I think ours is pretty awesome.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Oh,
I'm excited.
welcome to it.
Well, cheers, chef. Thank you both.
Thank you
so much.
Really
This is
appreciate
beautiful.
it. Thanks everyone for watching this episode of Maine Life. To follow our adventures, you can check us out on our Instagram page at Arano Valley, MaineLife Media, and our website, MaineLifeMedia.com. Thanks to our sponsors, New Center Maine, and to all of you for tuning in. Shop local, happy adventuring, and we'll see you next week.